Today, I'm going to show you how I mix my song, Hate Me Now. Let's get to it.
Look in my eyes, you see the pride, you see the pain, and you see the lies. You see the hurt laying deep inside. Pray my brother gon' hold me down. Came a long way, what you gon' do now? Gave you my heart, don't play around. I showed you love, don't play around. Like, come to my world, it's safe and sound. How's hell right through the midnight hour? Can't never sleep, I'm like a night owl. Foot on the gas, I'm running the mileage. Foot on the gas, I go for a while. Yeah, I know you like that sound. Baby girl cute and she got a nice smile. Yeah, I really like her style. Keep showing love, but you hate me now. You hate me now. I get green in the morning. I chase dreams when I'm bored. She call me up whenever she horny. She call me up whenever she want it. I'm rolling trees over my breath.
Alright, yeah, so if you like that, that is out right now, link in the description. But let's get to the mix. So first, the lead vocal, pretty much the only vocal in this song. We got some waves tune. Waves tune settings are pretty simple. All you have to do is I set the speed all the way to the fastest it'll go. This is like an attack on a compressor. All this is saying is like, as soon as the note hits, the auto tune reacts right away instead of like waiting. Like the auto tune reacts right away. And then this is how, if you want it to sound like really robotic, you would put it fast or whatever. Let me get back to the settings. Yeah, but put your speed all the way fast and then play with this, but keep the speed fast. Also, if you're rapping, take the format off corrected. Really, I leave it not corrected all the time because I don't like how it sounds like this. But yeah, play with the format, see how that sounds. And then of course your minor, major, whatever. Next, I have the SSL channel. So I'll play it with and without this.
Look in my eyes, you see the pride, you see the pain, and you see the lies. You see the hurt laying deep inside. Pray my brother gon' hold me down. Came a long way, what you gon' do now? Gave you my heart, don't play.
It's just doing like some basic EQ and a little bit of compression. I'm just taking out a little bit of like that low muddiness because it's so much bass in this song. I had to make room. Same here, taking out some 800. Taking out some 3000. Really, the frequencies don't matter. Like, my voice is different from your voice. Just find the frequencies that's competing with the beat and take it out. Then up here, we got a high pass filter. Did it about 116 just because that sounded good. Next, I got the C6. I use this like a de-esser. I'm taking out this 5000 frequency because my voice was like really harsh on this song. And then 8K because it was a lot of sibilants. Then here, this frequency here is like really harsh. And yeah, I'm just taming the harshness.
Look in my eyes, you see the pride, you see the pain, and you see the lies. You see the hurt laying deep inside. Pray my brother gon' hold me down.
This fruity limiter, oh, I'm just using this as like a noise gate. I probably heard. I've recorded this pretty much outside, like in a back room we have in the back. It's pretty much outside, so it was a lot of stuff going on in the background. I just noise gated it. And all you do is you just turn the noise down and play with the threshold and the release. And then some more EQ, just taking out frequencies that probably sounded bad to me. And then we got a chorus to like spread the vocal out, but also to make it sound cool.
Look in my eyes, you see the pride, you see the pain, and you see the lies. You see the hurt laying deep inside. Pray my brother gon' hold me down. Came a long way, what you gon' do now? Gave you my heart, don't play around. I showed you love, don't play around. Like,
okay, yeah, I don't know. I feel uncomfortable right now. Like, I'm like all up on the camera and shit, but yeah, I'm trying to hurry up and do this video before work. So I'm trying to get this out the way, but no worries. The lead bus. So I have it set up to where all of these are routed to my lead bus, and then my lead bus goes to the master track. So going into the lead bus, oh yeah, I do have these two ad-libs. I forgot about this right here.
but you hate me now, you hate me now.
That's really, so all I did was just auto-tune in the SSL. I just took out more low end on the high pass filter and took out more high end on the low pass filter. I'm taking out more low end because if you take out a bunch of low end, it makes the voice sound further away, and it makes it to where the lead vocal and the background vocals don't compete. Same with the high end. If you take out more sibilants, you sound further away, and it's not competing with the lead vocal. So yeah, but everything else is pretty much the same. And auto tune, then I just panned it a little bit left and a little bit right. Nothing too crazy. Ad lib here, same thing. SSL waves. Okay. Then it goes to the lead bus. Starts off with a de-esser because these vocals were like super duper sibilant. I think I recorded with the air thing on a Focusrite. But yeah, it was like hella sibilant. So I did this de-esser. Then I got this EQ. Taking out some low end.
But you hate me now, you hate me now. I get green in the morning. I chase dreams when I'm bored. She call me up whenever she horny. She call me up whenever she want it.
Okay, that's starting to spark. That's starting to like crackle. I don't want to fuck up the video, but yeah. So then we got a compressor. This is my second thing of compression, just kind of like taming the vocal a little bit. It's just kind of like bringing it in. It's kind of like giving it like a frame to be in. Pretty medium attack and a pretty decent release. If you want to learn how to do this, go to my Back to the Basics video. I explain this in depth, how to do the attack and release. So I'm just like assuming you guys have already watched that. I will link that video in the description. Don't worry about it. But yeah, if you want to learn how to use this compressor, go watch that video. I'm just in a rush, but I also want to show you guys what I did and the magic behind the song. So yeah, let's get to the next compressor. I used the C4 just to kind of like tighten the vocal up a little bit more, I guess. And instead of compressing the whole vocal as one, it focuses on each frequency range independently.
But you hate me now, you hate me now. I get green in the morning. I chase dreams when I'm bored. She call me up whenever she horny. She call me up whenever she want it. I'm rolling trees up with my brother. I come to green.
Then we go to the pool tech. This is oh my bad. This is just gonna add some of that brightness back to the vocal. Now that we have it controlled, now that we've taken some of that sibilance away, we want to add some of that brightness back. Actually, I'm lying. I didn't boost no brightness. I actually boosted just low end, and I took out some brightness on here. So yeah, I took out like this 20K. So yeah, it looks like I just boosted the low end. The theory behind that is the best way to get rid of darkness is to add light. The best way to make something not cold is to add heat. So the best way to get rid of brightness in the vocal is to add low end. So yeah, that's why I did that. Then I go to saturation, the warm tape, probably just to add some more saturation, just to tame some of that brightness. So yeah, here it goes with and without.
But you hate me now, you hate me now. I get green in the morning. I chase dreams when I'm bored. She call me up whenever she horny. She call me up whenever she want it. I'm rolling trees up with my brother. I come to green up with my brother.
I apologize for that crackle, but you already know I don't edit these videos, so don't worry about nothing. But the de-esser next, just to tame some more harshness. And then we got a EQ, just to take out some more frequencies.
But you hate me now, you hate me now. I get green in the morning. I chase dreams when I'm bored. She call me up whenever she horny. She call me up whenever she want it. I'm rolling trees up with my brother.
That EQ really thinned things out, but it really like fit the vocal more with the beat. And now that I have everything controlled, tight, and how I want it, pause, but how I want it, like the RVox is going to just like finish everything off, compress everything that the other compressors missed, and it's just going to add a finishing touch to the vocal.
But you hate me now, you hate me now. I get green in the morning. I chase dreams when I'm bored. She call me up whenever she horny. She call me up whenever she want it. I'm rolling trees.
And then finally we have an EQ. Probably I just heard some stuff after I listened to it in the car, and I came back and added this. It looked like it's just cleaning up a bunch of just harshness, some low end, and that type of shit. So yeah.
But you hate me now, you hate me now. I get green in the morning. I chase dreams when I'm bored. She call me up whenever she horny. She call me up whenever she want it. I'm rolling trees up with my brother.
But yeah, the beat Here I did have to take out some 5K. So like I think I explained this in the back to the basics video as well, but pretty much I leave all these frequencies the same and I just use it like if it's too much harshness, like in this one, I'll pull out the 5 or the 3K. If it's too much like synth or piano, or like if the instruments are getting in the way of the vocals, I'll pull out this 1500. If the beat is too muddy, I'll pull out this 250. And if it's too much bass or too little, I will either boost or take away this 90. And I do this on every beat. Like I have this stock EQ on every beat. I never touch these. I just, and if the hi-hats are too bright, I either boost or take away this 8K. But yeah. And then I use track spacer. Track space, I'll show you what this does.
But you hate me now, you hate me now. I get green in the morning. I chase dreams when I'm bored. She call me up whenever she horny. She call me up whenever she want it. I'm rolling trees up with my brother. I come to green.
So it basically, track spacer just moves the beat out the way in the frequencies that's competing with the vocal. It just makes space, pretty much. And the Pro Q3, I don't know what I'm doing here. Y'all don't even worry about that. I'm just doing too much. Y'all don't have to, don't worry about that. I don't know what I was doing there, to be honest. So yeah, my master chain. This is what I pretty much do now. I always do the dangerous backs. I love this thing. I'll do the dangerous backs for like brightness. Just to like add that like top end that you hear on the radio. So I'll play with and without.
Up with my brother, step on the scene and yeah, I love me. I got the green up and they love it. I wanna acknowledge a hoe in public. Told them I got it and they trust me. I work hard, I ain't lucky. I go get it, I ain't.
Then we go to the L2. This is gonna get that loudness back, like that. Basically just get it loud, and it's the first stage of limiting.
But you hate me now, you hate me now. I get green in the morning. I chase dreams when I'm bored. She call me up whenever she horny. She call me up whenever she.
It's just I'm getting rid of that initial transient and getting the loudness. Then we got some saturation. I don't really use this anymore, but this is what I was feeling at the time. Barely using the saturation, the parallel. I keep these at 50%. I'm really just running it through the unit. I'm really not touching anything. And then I blend it in at 50%.
But you hate me now, you hate me now. I get green in the morning. I chase dreams when I'm bored. She call me up whenever she horny. She call me up whenever she want it. I'm rolling trees up with my brother. I come to green. The
L3, this is a multi-band limiter, I believe. I don't think this is I think this is a limiter. Anyways, I love this thing. It gets your tracks really loud. Yeah, it has this priority thing. So the priority is basically like these will get, whichever one has the priority, it will get compressed more than the other. So yeah, let me just play it so you can visually see.
But you hate me now, you hate me now. I get green in the morning. I chase dreams when I'm bored. She call me up whenever she horny. She call me up whenever she want it. I'm rolling trees up with my brother. I come to green up with my brother. Step on the scene and yeah, I love.
I don't know what that was at, but yeah. But anyways, yeah, the one that I give the priority to will get compressed more. And you basically just, it's this preset, this high res CD master. I got this from Cheese. That's NBA Youngboy's engineer. I got this from him. I've used it ever since, and it gets yourself super loud. Just play with it. Make sure it's not compressing yourself too much. You don't really want to compress the low end or the high end too much. It's really these three that I focus on. But yeah, just play with it and you'll get it right. This BX3 digital, this is just some EQ, just cleaning up some low end, some mud here, and some harshness up here. Nothing too crazy. You can use any type of EQ. I just use this one because I spent my money on it and now I got to use it. So yeah. Then my final limiter, I love this limiter. I just leave it stock and just do my final round of limiting. So I'll play with and without.
But you hate me now, you hate me now. I get green in the morning. I chase dreams when I'm bored. She call me up whenever she horny. She call me up whenever she want it. I'm rolling trees up with my brother. I come to green up with my brother. Step on the scene and yeah, I love me. I come to green up and they love it. I wanna acknowledge a hoe in public. Told them I got it and they trust me. I work hard.
And guys, I was going so fast. I just realized I didn't even show you my effects. Hold on. So I have a simple doubler, basic doubler. Everybody uses this. It's nothing crazy. Then a meta flanger and a reverb and delay. Boom. I gotta go to work. This has been how I mix my song Hate Me Now. If you like the song, check it out in the description. Also, if you want more in-depth stuff, go to that Back to the Basics video where I go really in-depth of compressor, really everything. So watch that video. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see y'all next time.